Greetings, everyone. So, welcome to the meeting number 143 of Chalk and Duster Online Toastmaster Club. My name is Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur. Being the sudden arm, it's my pleasure to be the first speaker for today's meeting. First, I will reiterate the club mission of Toastmaster International. In Toastmaster International, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their communication as well as leadership skills that results in greater self-confidence and personal growth. During the meeting, we will follow few ground rules. First, in the Toastmaster, we don't discuss any controversial topic. Second, if you are not speaker, then kindly mute yourself. Third, if you are stepping out of the meeting, then kindly switch off your camera. And I also suggest everyone who have joined recently, kindly rename yourself as well as per your rule. So with this, I hand over the stage to the presiding officer. That's again me, it's Ravinder. So being a presiding officer, let me declare the meeting number 143 open. As you all know that there are only 7 Toastmasters. So I think we will rock the meeting. And all are our Toastmaster. Only the Saral is from TCS Maitri. Thank you, Saral, for joining us today. Can you share your thoughts?
It's a privilege always to join your meeting, club meeting, Chalk and Duster.
Thank
Because
you.
the same vice versa I get feeling when you all join our club meeting. So it's all about the true sense of being a Toastmaster. A genuine Toastmaster does not look into which club meeting you attend. Just attend the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Saral, for joining our club as well as taking the role of our counter. Thank you. And another person is there, Toastmaster Gaurav and Toastmaster Darshat. And there is one person, Vision Success. Kindly open your camera.
Good evening, ma'am. Nadia.
Hi, it's Nadir.
Nahid Raza.
Nahid Raja. Yeah, good to see you again. How are you, sir?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. And with this, I hand over the stage. Who is the TMOD? TMOD is none other than, she is from Mauritius, a charming lady and an experienced Toastmaster from Mauritius. She is Srirupa. Srirupa, the virtual stage is all yours.
Thank you, Presiding Officer Toastmaster Ravindra Kaur, and my warm greetings to all the Toastmaster, including our guest. Hello, everyone. I'm your captain today, and I will lead you all to victory. Yes, I know we are not in ship, but words like this do propel something within you, don't they? Has it ever so happened to you that you come across some words, written or spoken, and that instantly strikes something similar within you, compelling you to think that these words were penned down just for you? Well, today's theme is regarding a collection of certain such words that over the last few years have struck within me. But our ship or no ship, I assure you, I will lead you all to victory today. Because every time we are in Toastmasters session, it's a small victory in itself. Don't you all agree? On that note, let me explain how a Toastmaster session is conducted. Any Toastmaster meeting is divided into 3 parts. The first part consists of prepared speeches where the members prepare in advance for a 5 to 7 minute speech. As you have gone through the agenda, we have one speaker today who will be giving his speech. Get it mentor and deliver the same. The second part is the fun-filled table topic session where anyone from the audience can come up and give a 1 to 2 minute speech on a topic given by the table topic master. And the third part is the most important evaluation session where our general evaluator for the day will give a report on the entire meeting day. Having said that, let me divide on the stage our general evaluator for the day, Toastmaster Danit Soma. Can we have a big round of applause, everyone, please?
Thank you, Toastmaster today, Toastmaster Srirupa. A very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. So today I will play the role of general evaluator. As a general evaluator, I'm going to evaluate the overall meeting. To help in the evaluation, I have a tag team, timer, R counter, and grammarian, which will going to evaluate your specific role, which have a specific purpose. Like timer will evaluate your time, R counter will evaluate your and grammar will note down your bad and good usages of English usage. So without wasting much time, I would like to call today's tag team Toastmaster Tanisha as a timer. So Toastmaster Tanisha, can you explain your role?
Okay. Good evening, greetings everyone. My name is Tanisha and today I will play the role of the timer. As a timer, I am responsible for keeping the time off throughout the session. So for the prepared speeches, I will show the green card at 5 minutes, the yellow card at 6 minutes and the red card at 7 minutes. For the table topic, I will show the green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute and 30 seconds and red card at 2 minutes. And for the final evaluation, I will show the green card at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and red card at 30 minutes. And there will be also the grace period for 30 seconds. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tanisha, for explaining your role better. Now it's time to call our second tag team, our counter, Toastmaster Saral. So Toastmaster Saral is a IT professional working in TCS and a passionate Toastmaster. So over to you, Toastmaster Saral.
Yeah, good evening, all Toastmasters. It's a pleasure to join Chalk and Duster as an R counter. My role would be to keep a very sharp ear to all the R's, R's, being made while you are interacting with each other or giving a speech or giving your evaluation, any role, and every role would be not spared. There also will be something called double crutches like so, I. So these are also some words which I will keep a tab on. So this is the role of the R counter, and I'll present the report as and when called upon by the general evaluator.
Thank you, our counter Toastmaster Saral. Now it's time to call our grammarian for today's Toastmaster Dashrath. So over to you, Toastmaster Dashrath. You are on mute, Toastmaster Dashrath.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dan. Today I am performing the role of a grammarian. As a grammarian, I will keep a vigil or eagle eye on the good word, noteworthy word, proverb, sentence. And the word for the day is dauntless, which means bold, fearless, not to be intimidated. How to use this word dauntless in the sentence. Thank you, Toastmaster, for your time for attending today's session, for showing up and your dauntless spirit. This is how you can use the word dauntless. I urge all the speakers for the day to use the word of the day dauntless during their speech. At the end of the session, I will produce my report where I'll capture all those words, the speakers which has been used the word of the day dauntless and anything noteworthy, which is quite a learning. That's it from my side. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dashrath, for the great explanation of your role. So I will present my report at the end of the meeting. So back to you, TMOD.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Danish. May the odds be ever in your favor. Can anybody retrace these words to its origin? Yes, the famous movie Hunger Games, to those who haven't seen the movie, it's about a fictional country where every year 12 boy and 12 girl are chosen by lottery to participate in a televised death match called the Hunger Games. Since it's by the lottery, hence the words, may the odds be ever in your favor, are repeated throughout the movie. These words stuck with me for a couple of years for no other reason. I always thought it was a cruel thing for the odds to be in your favor because in the movie, it meant you had to participate in a death race. But sometime back, I realized if taken out of the context of the movie and applied to the real world, it can be actually a good thing to have the odds in your favor. If you are one among the many chosen for something, a special assignment, a performance, or even a role in Toastmaster, doesn't it make you among the lucky ones to have a chance to grow? At least I think it that's way. But good for us in Toastmasters, you can always choose to have the odds in your favor, as our prepared speakers have done today. Our first prepared speech today is by Toastmaster Gaurav Srivastav. But before I invite him to stage today, I may ask his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Danish Shoma, to read out the speech objectives. Over to you, Toastmaster Danish.
Thank you, Toastmaster today. So today my target speaker, Toastmaster Gaurav, is delivering a speech from level 2, project 2. The title of his speech is Communicating to Connect. Timer, please note, the timing guidelines for his speech is 5 to 7 minutes. The purpose of the project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify his own communication style. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share some impact of his style. So all the best to Toastmaster Gaurav for his speech. And back to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Danish. I'd like to request Toastmaster Gaurav to unmute. I think he's unmute already. Toastmaster Gaurav, can I know your speech title, please?
It is communicating to connect.
Communicating to connecting. So the speech title for Toastmaster Gaurav is communicating to connecting, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
communicating
So over
to connect.
Oh yeah. So over to you, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Srirupa. And first of all, a very lovely evening to all. I am really excited because today all the odds are happening with me. I had a very bad network issue. My laptop is not working, so I've connected from the mobile, that you can make it out. And the preparation what I have made for the today's speech, so everything is gone. So nevertheless, I think let's come to the topic. We all have studied communication, right? What does communication mean? Any guesses? Any idea?
A way to communicate.
I mean, in simple parallels, it is sharing of information. You share information to somebody, and if he responds back, so that communication is technically called closed. But is it enough in our life? Does it make any impact by simply sharing the information with somebody, or you require something else?
We need feedback. Whether he has
Something with that
received,
whole.
yeah, something feedback, whether he has received the same information or he is taking it otherwise.
Correct. That is one point. But apart from that, do you feel connected with the person? I mean, to make it simplify, how does it differentiate by sharing information and getting the feedback versus connecting with the person? Any thoughts on that point? I will share two stories for today, which I have prepared. And we will try to figure out what is the difference between a communication and a connect. So the first story goes like this. Generally, like during my vacations, I go to my hometown. And in my hometown, there's a very famous chart corner, and I visit to that chart corner every time. Right? What happens? That fellow, the owner of that chart shop, has a very bad habit of eating betel leaf. So he cannot speak anything. So whenever we go to his shop, he say this item, this item, this item, this item. So I say yes. He says okay. So he serves the dishes as per my liking. Just simple, as simple as that. He serves the dish what I like, and that's it. And and then at the end, I make the payment and I go back. But we don't speak a single word between them, but we understand that what was my requirement and whether he was able to fulfill that requirement, but without saying anything. So did you find any connect over there, or it was a simple communication? So it anyway, now I will go to the second story. When I was 11 years old, so during summers, I used to visit my grandmother's house. And she had a very old maid, and she left working with her for last 4 years before. So I was playing in the courtyard that particular evening, and she saw that old maid coming back, was coming to meet her. She was around 100 meters away from the place. My grandmother looked at her and said, "Hey, Gaurav, just go and get 2000 rupees from your mother." So I went to my mother, I brought 2000 rupees, and she took that money from me and she put that money below her pillow. And when that maid come, she sat with her for last 15 minutes. She didn't said anything. And when she played with us and she was about to leave, then my grandmother called her and she gave her 2000 rupees. I was curious, what the hell? Why you have paid that amount to her without she's asking anything? My grandmother said, "You will not understand. You need to get matured to understand all these phenomena." I was curious. During the dinner that evening, I again asked her, "Dadi, why did you give that 2000 rupees? I could have purchased some toys for me." But again, during the bedtime, I again asked her, curious. Then she shared, she left her 4 years before, right? And at that point of time, her daughter, her daughter was 16 years old. Now she has returned back after 4 years. So there must be some requirement for her. That is why she is returning back. I was curious again. How do you recollect that her daughter was 16 years old and now she is getting married? Because of that she came? Because generally it is that time of the year where you have that marriage happening everywhere. So she has paid the visit to get some collection so that she can arrange for her daughter's marriage. Again, my thought ran because I was not that mature, but I can sense that there was a connect between the person whom she was working with for last so long versus a simple communication. Now, what is the difference between these two stories? What I told you.
One
So
was
in the
connected with emotions. One was connected with emotions, understanding, and another was just, it is a kind of a professional thing that this has to be done, and it was being done.
correct, correct. You are absolutely right. So first was basically sharing the information, the formal communication that we talk of, and the second was basically connecting with connect. So communication with connect. So for our leadership, it is important that whenever you are connecting, you do whenever you are rather communicating, you do a why analysis, that what is the root cause of a particular communication. You need to do a why analysis, go to the root cause, and then it will be very easy for you to connect. So this is one form of leadership which you can develop by connecting, by communicating to connect. So if you upgrade your communication to connect, automatically you will find a upgradation in terms of your leadership delivery. So that was the thought for today from my side on this topic, communicating to connect. With this, I hand it back to Toastmaster TMOD of the day for taking session forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav, for such uh, detailed information on communicating to for the connection. So now we carry forward our meeting. I was scrolling through my Facebook feedback some time back, and I saw a beautiful poster. It had mountains on the backdrop with a girl looking at them, and these words slapped across: when was the last time you did something for the first time? It was one of those rare posters that made me stop and read it again. I'd like to ask each one of you this question now. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Can you remember having tried something new in the recent past? Maybe a new hobby, or a new sport, or simply meeting a new person? Here what I think. If a month goes by and you haven't tried anything new in it, I think it's a month wasted. The world around has so many experiences to experience that I'm sure one lifetime would fall short. Lucky for our guest, our next session will offer them something new to try right now. I will let the table topic master do the talking. Can we have a big round of applause for the table topic master, Toastmaster Ravindra Kaur? Over to you, Toastmaster Ravindra.
Thank you so much, TMOD Srirupa. So, greetings everyone once again. So, are you ready for the table topics? I can see there are 12 members. So, I can give chance to everyone this time. First, I will ask one question. Do you know why we conduct table topics in Toastmaster International meeting? Anyone can open the mic.
To develop our impromptu.
Exactly.
Can I
To
attempt to
have
answer this?
open discussions and gain more knowledge.
Exactly. The thing is,
The
in
basic
this,
thing from my side would be the 4 things which we develop while we doing the impromptu speaking: listening, thinking, and then
organizing and
organizing and
delivering.
delivering.
Yeah.
So that is the 4 pillars of impromptu speaking.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Saral. Exactly, with impromptu speaking, we develop these 4 communication skills: listening, thinking, organizing, and delivering. And today I have prepared few topics for all of you. And for the guest's sake, I want to be sure on the timing parts. Timer, kindly note the table topic will be of 1 to 2 minutes, and a speaker can take maximum of 2 minutes 30 seconds. And I will repeat the topic twice. So who wants to volunteer? or should I pick?
Toastmaster Ira Palvi has raised his high hand first.
Toastmaster Ira, can you open your mic and camera? Thank you. Good to see you, Toastmaster Ira.
It's a pleasure to join again after such a
Yeah.
long break.
After 4 months. I think after 4
Yeah.
months. Yeah,
I
can
think it's
remember.
longer than that. It feels longer than that. I don't know. Maybe it may be
No,
4 months.
it was in the month of
Longer than-
January. Yeah. Yeah, it's. So are you ready for the table
As
topic?
ready as I ever will be.
Thank you. For you, I have one question. Do you celebrate the things you have? Do you celebrate the things you have? Over to you, Toastmaster Ira Palvi.
Gratitude is one of the strongest pillars on which one can build one's life. You know, to celebrate whatever you have, you show gratitude to God. I was interestingly having a conversation with friends regarding gratitude and the vibration we give out to the universe, and the universe responds to that vibration. The book of secret I'm forgetting the author's name, but the secrets book, and on the similar threads. And they said that obviously have you ever seen an insolent child who keeps on complaining, I don't have this toy, I don't get to eat cake today, I didn't have that today. And as a parent, you get fed up. You say, like, that kid is never happy. He'll complain or she'll complain no matter what I do. Best do other things and then I'll come back to that. It's the same thing with the universe. If you constantly keep on complaining, yes, but I don't have 1 million, but yes, I'm not slim enough, but yes, I'm not tall enough, but yes, my job is not the best. The universe will say, oh my God, this person keeps on complaining. Let me focus on people who are asking for better things. So yes, celebrating with whatever you have is also a way of thanking the universe. That thank you, universe, for giving me this challenge. I learned this. Or thank you, universe, for not giving me so much work. So now I can chill out a bit. So everything has a silver lining. And every time we celebrate that silver lining, we send out the positive vibes to the world, to the universe, and thank the universe. And the universe loves to respond in manifolds and gives back the positive to us. So it is very important, according to me, to always thank and celebrate whatever we have. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ira, for explaining your thoughts on this question. And who wants to be the next one? Toastmaster Shilpi. Yeah. Yeah. Kindly open your camera. Good to see you, Toastmaster Shilpi. I think after 9 months.
After a year almost, I think.
No, you were there in the month of September, where I was not there. Yeah, you were there. So I have one question for you that you can explain very much.
Please.
What makes you smile? What makes you smile, Toastmaster Shilpi? Over to you.
Thank you, TM of the day, for such a wonderful question. What makes me smile? I think I would start it by saying smile is infectious. My smile does not only make me happy, but even it makes you happy. To get that smile on your face. Now, what makes me smile? Smile cannot be an expression only. Smile is an emotion. Smile is a feeling. Smile is something which gears you up. When we say that fake it and make it, smile is one thing that if at all you are faking, you will end up being happy. Now, the answer to this question, what makes me smile, is probably it might be that I want to be happy. I want to fake myself that I want to be happy. I want others to be happy, or I want to make myself happy. There can be a lot of things to this. Now I understand that I have put you at somewhere where you must be thinking, what is she trying to tell you? But yes, absolutely, I'm trying to show you that any expression, any emotion, any feeling do have various thought processes to take on. For one, Smile may be the symbol of happiness and the freedom which he or she is getting. For one, smile may be the need of the hour where you want to make others happy. For one, smile must be the part of their profession. So, whatever you are doing, whatever you are following, has to be by your heart. And when I say that what makes me smile is my heart makes me smile. My inner feelings makes me smile. The thing which I want to proceed makes me smile. Every emotion, every ambition, every moment makes me smile. And this is why you all are smiling over here, because I have this bigger smile on this face. So I end up by saying that the smile is infectious and it is really catchy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shilpi, for sharing your thoughts on what makes you smile. That's why I can say that Shilpi is the dauntless Toastmaster.
Thank you, Ravindra. It is good to see everybody over here.
Thank you for joining, Toastmaster Shilpi. It's so good when you join. Yeah, Toastmaster Nirmala, are you there? Gopal Goel, Toastmaster Gopal, Toastmaster Nirmala, who wants to be the next one? Please.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am there, but I could not open my video.
Okay, no
Okay, I'm
problem.
just
Yeah. Are you ready to attempt your tabletop?
yeah, I'll take.
Okay. For you, I have one question like, can there be happiness without sadness? Can there be happiness without sadness? Over to you, Toastmaster Nirmala.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravinder, for this wonderful topic. What I said, that happiness and sadness depend on the person's mentality. Because if you think that you all know that everything has a positive side and negative side. So yeah, either our life also has a happiness, sadness. We can't feel, if you can't feel sadness, you can't feel that happiness too. But this all, everything depend on the person's thought process. That person, what they thinking the situation, because situation is creating your happiness, happiness, but we are going through that process. Somehow right now we are feeling that this is not for right now, for that situation not positive for me. But when the some later time we will think that now that time is hard, but we learn so much from the thing, but that gives me happiness. So basically, according to me, basically all the things are based on the person thinking. So that's from my side. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nirmala, for sharing your thoughts. Now I should give chance to guest Nahid. Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am, I am ready.
Okay, that's great. For you, I have one question. Where do you find inspiration? Where do you find inspiration? Over to you, guest Nahid Raza.
Actually, connection problem is there. May I request your good self to repeat the question?
I can repeat. Where do you find inspiration? Where do you find inspiration? Guest Nahid Raza. Over to you.
Yeah. Thank you very much, ma'am. That I get inspiration through my action, because I have been very positive myself, and I have been planning for my students as I am the school principal. I get inspiration from my colleagues. I get inspiration from my parents wherever I go, because of positivity, because of the enthusiasm people shower. And I am very much enthusiastic towards this world, and I wish to celebrate every moment of this life, because this life I have been blessed with this life. So it is very precious. Time is very precious. So we should try to create atmosphere in such a way that things are getting better. And when things are going better and things are getting great, so we need to have inspiration, and I'm very much inspired towards my work, because I've been working very hard. Earlier, I was teaching as a teacher of English. Now I am the principal and leading an institution. So every situation created, I do not feel that I am in any problem, right? And I keep on working hard, and when I see the result, I feel inspired. When I see my parents there, they have a vision, I feel inspired. When teachers are coming to me and they are giving some good suggestions, I feel inspired, right? So entire world is filled with positivity, enthusiasm, right? Philanthropic attitude. Consistently people are supporting me. I feel very much inspired. So thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, guest Nahid, for sharing your thoughts. Now who wants to be the next one? Okay, Dashrath.
Yes.
What lifts your spirits if life gets you down? What lifts your spirits when life gets you down? Over to you, Toastmaster Dashrath.
Life. What I can say. Is it a joy or a tragedy? Tell me not in mournful words. Life is but an empty dream. And what does dream stand for? Determination, responsibility, education, accountability, and motivation. In life, we all dream that I want to reach from point A to point B. But in starting this, from current state to desired state, we end to lose up our motivation, the inspiration, because we set up a very high standard and our spirits are down. When our spirits are down, especially when my spirits are down, I look upon myself, what I was previously, from which situation or which environment I came from. I came from such a hard environment where nothing was available. Today, I have achieved most of the things which is the envy for other people. So when I'm down or when the spirits are down, I look upon my past things. In the past, I am able to conquer the Mount Everest. In current situation, if I am down, why I'm not able to conquer Mount Everest once again? Because it is all in the mind. There is nothing called spirit is down. Your mental stability is down because everything is there in your mind, and you need to take all these things with a grain of salt. I'm telling you, with a grain of salt, not with a pinch of salt. That's where Dashrath Soli comes from, because great people doesn't do great things. They do things in a great way. And once you are down, nothing will stop you. You need to look upon the motivation by yourself, because nobody is going to come and lift yourself. A failure is not a person who fails and sit down, but a failure is a person who doesn't get in spite of being failing. So I don't consider myself as a failure. I don't consider my spirit down at all the moment. I look upon myself and lift myself motivation to a next level. And that's how I inspire other people. That's it from my side.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dashrath. Exactly. The mindset is the only thing that can lift you up. And who wants to be the next one? I got one idea from Toastmaster Dashrath, impromptu speech. Anyone wants to? Or should I pick? Yeah, Danish, kindly. Danish, as Dashrath told, failing or never trying? Failing or never trying? Which is worse? Which is worse? Over to you.
Failing or never tried. Have you failed without trying? I guess no. That is not going to be happen. If you want to fail, you have to try once. Suppose you want to learn how to drive a cycle. You will face at first time. May you break your leg, arm. Even I remember when I starting my learning cycling, I almost break my arm, but I kept on learning. At one day, I'm perfection in driving cycling. How I'm going from failure to success, right? Trying to failure. First, there is a phase called trying to fail, and there is fail to success. Everyone goes through this phase, right? In every phase, in every communication or at every profession, we have to try it. We'll fail at some time, and then sometime we fail at 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, or 5 times. But we kept on going. If we want to achieve success, if we never started, the success will never achieve. We never going to have. We're never going to achieve something, right? Let's suppose I want to improve my communication skill. If I don't come to the meeting and don't speak, is my communication improved? I guess no. We need to speak. We need to try to speak. Then it going something happen. Then you will exceed, right? And that is called consistency. Try every single day, and one day you will make you are able to make your dream, right? For any chasing your dream, you need to be consistent. For that, you need to try and try. Does not matter how failed, how you failed, how many times you failed, or how miserably you failed. Even I remember that when I started my Toastmaster journey, I was not a good speaker. I failed in table topic a lot of time. Still, I'm failing right now. I may be, but I'm still facing it. I'm still trying it. That is a way we can learn something. So trying and failing, I think we can choose. If we don't try, we already failed. So with that, so over to you, Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Danish. We all are trying our communication skills here in the table topic section. So I think we all are a great success. We all are dauntless Toastmasters of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club. What you say, our grammarian Toastmaster Dashrath? So anybody wants to attempt the next and the last topic? Toastmaster Gaurav. Yeah.
Yes, I can try.
Yeah, sure. I should give one different questions to you. Like,
I
would
heard
you?
difficult
Yeah,
question.
not a difficult. It will be the easiest one. What impact do you want to leave on this earth? What impact do you want to leave on this beautiful earth? Over to you, Toastmaster Gaurav.
First of all, thank you, Toastmaster Ravinder, for asking this impactful question. It There are multiple thoughts which are coming to my mind on this topic because on one side I want to leave this earth by having the impact on the green side. I mean to make the earth grow greener. The impact on the other side. On one side, I would like to have the impact on the education side of a country like the state we are in. We want to improve. On one side, I have to have an impactful impact on the health side of our country. We have to have an impactful side on the healthcare system of a country. So there are multiple aspects on which I would have like to have the impact. But for me, the foremost thing is basically the nature earth, the mother earth. So because during multiple conversation, what we understand, this this rotation of this earth that will happen for billions and billions of years, and we have to ensure that because of our act we do not disturb the natural ecology of this planet. So as a human being, it is our responsibility that for the future generations we keep this planet better than what we have received, so that we give a better future to our next generations, to our Gen X, what we call it. So maybe personally, if I arrange my thought again back to the question, when I see myself maybe after 50 years or 60 years or maybe whatever time, I want to see that people recollect me as somebody who has made some impact on this Mother Earth, some natural impact, some contribution that I have made on making this planet a better place to live in terms of the environmental protection and the and giving a better air to G fuel population. So this is one of the primary thought which I want to have. Uh, I mean, which I want to give a better perspective from my side and leave an impact on this side only. With this, I hand it back to you, Toastmaster Ravinder. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gaurav, for sharing your thoughts on the impact that you want to leave on this beautiful earth. I can give one more topic if anyone interested.
You can ask Gopal Goyal.
Yeah, Gopal, are you there? Are you ready?
Yeah, I am here, but I don't know how much I am ready. Let us try.
Yeah, great. How we can find inner peace? How we can find inner peace? Toastmaster Gopal, over to you.
Yeah. How we can find inner peace? Like there are, first we need to understand what is inner peace. Inner peace may be different for variety of, like for different people. It may be different for different people. Like it may be different in the sense, like if someone goes out and has a good party, it may be he or she may get inner peace with that. For someone else, sitting in meditation may get him or her inner peace. It all depends on person to person. So with that, I would like to say that inner peace is something which where one can feel more joyful, one can feel more happy, and with that, over to you, Ravinder. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Gopal, for attempting it. Yeah. So, Toastmaster Saral, are you ready? If I give
Yes.
you chance to speak.
Yes.
Yeah, please come. We have time, so we can go for this as well. Toastmaster Saral, would you break the law to save a loved one? Would you break the law to save your loved one? Over to you, Toastmaster Saral.
Breaking the law to save my loved one. A law can be broken in many ways, and it does not necessarily mean that when you are breaking the law, you are causing some kind of a damage, physical damage to something, or you're lighting up a fire someplace, or you're causing a mob, or some kind of a basic riot kind of a position. It's basically like you are trying to create a situation which falls in your favor, and you are able to make bend things into your favor so that you can actually make things work out in your favor. The favor over here I would reflect to is like if I see that someone whom I really love is in a very difficult position, say let it be health, and not getting the proper treatment or something which is required at that time, then I would be tempted definitely to help the person in some manner or the other so that I can not just be a person thinking about his or her well-being, but someone who has tried to do something like paying the money for the person, bear the expenses of the treatment required, or to bend the law in such a manner that it is not broken, but it's bent. With this, I would hand the stage back to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saral. So TMOD, only you are left. Do you want to attempt?
Yeah, I can give it a try.
Great, great. So, Toastmaster Shrirupa, what is your most beautiful childhood memory? What is your most beautiful childhood memory? Toastmaster Shrirupa, over to you.
Thank you for the lovely question. I literally went back to my childhood, and all those pictures are coming in front of my eyes now. My best childhood memories while going to my grandparents' place during my school vacations, because I'm the most spoiled kid in the family in every possible way you can mention. In such a way, I was spoiled that even I wouldn't like to wake up to have my dinner also. Even if I have slept, my grandfather used to come and make me, okay, you're sleeping, don't, no worries, you sleep, you open your mouth, and he used to feed me. And he was till I got married, I was like that. No one will believe it, but I was like, I was the most spoiled kid, I should say. So when you ask me this question, the best childhood memory, that all those things was flashing in front of my eyes, how I was being pampered during my school vacations. Now he's no more there, unfortunately. It's almost 7 years now. So I do miss all these things. I do miss all these things. When I go back home, when I ask my mother, she also will do it. There is no issue in, I got married. That's not a question, but she will do it. But I do miss my grandfather. I really do miss him. The way he pampered, the way he like going every time. If he even if I was a university student, whenever he used to go out, even he have came to visit us, he will go and get a one small Cadbury chocolate, the small one, that 5 rupees one. Till I was a university student, I got it. So those are the little things. It's like while you have asked me the question, it was just came flash in front of me. That's all from my end. Thank you for the question. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day as well. So, Akash B, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yeah, please open your camera. I'm giving you. This is the luckiest topic, and I think it's the number 11 table topic for today. And if I talk about my journey from May 2022 to 2024, this is the longest table topic session in the 2-year history. So are you ready for your topic?
Ma'am, can you please repeat me the topic?
I have not shared any topic.
Okay, ma'am, I'm ready.
I was just sharing my thoughts.
Okay, ma'am. I'm ready for my topic.
Okay. Akash, happiness is a choice, not chance. Happiness is a choice, not chance. Over to you, Akash.
Greetings all. I'm so happy in having you all in this wonderful session where I would share my feelings over the title Happiness is a Choice. It is not a chance, because wherever we go, whatever we come across, I find happiness as my choice. Out of number of things, we find something or difficult. Whatever it is, don't go through that thing. That is what I truly feel with. My inner heart always knocks me with the thing that don't go with sad part. Just take it as your choice, the one and only choice, so that you can still further explore far distances over the sky and over the universe. So what I'm here to tell you all is you have everything within you. The happiness is also within you. Take that as your one and only choice and go with that. Don't take a chance to find the happiness out of what you are going to do or what someone is going to do for you. Instead, go with the happiness as a choice everywhere and every time. When you find happiness as a choice than as a chance, you will be seeking more number of opportunities, and out of which you will be enriched furthermore with happiness. This happiness can further spread it over to other person, and they can get motivated by seeing you. This may tune them still better to be happy in their life, and they will truly take this as an initiative idea that happiness is always a chance, not a choice. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Akash. So with this, I wind up this session of table topic.
So Ravinder, everyone is speaking.
Yeah.
So why not you speak it? Why not you take a table topic? So anybody wants to give a table topic, Toastmaster Ravinder, or I will give.
You can give. Only I'm left.
So Toastmaster Ravinder, your table topic is what excites you in your life?
What excites me in my life? Exactly, I'm at the right place right now, which excites me in the life. My journey in Toastmaster International is the greatest thing that happened with me. And I still remember the day when Toastmaster Pradeep Shetty, who posted on the Facebook regarding this online meeting. And I was curious to know what's going to happen in this meeting, whether it will be good for me or not. Then I suddenly jumped in and joined as a guest. And it made me consistent. Then I thought, why not to go ahead in this journey? Why not to take up a role of XCOM? Once I was there in the XCOM, then as you all know, there will be some challenges. And in Toastmasters, we love challenges. We love to learn how to meet those challenges. And it excites my journey as well. And right now, if I am a president of the club, still I think whether I should be the next president or not, whether I should go for another post or at the another level. There are so many things in Toastmaster International, but the thing is, what will excite me in this journey? Thank you, Toastmaster Danish, for giving me this beautiful topic.
Thank you. And I think next time you are going to be the president again. No one is going to take the leadership role other than you. Okay.
You, Toastmaster Danish. So I think this is the longest one. So thank you everyone for attempting this table topic session. So with this, I hand over the stage to the TMOD, Toastmaster Srirupa. Over to you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Ravindra. That was indeed a wonderful session. I fondly remember this time about 2 years back. I had given my master's in climate and disaster management, and it was a couple of days before the result. The time when basically some people are dauntless, some people are filled with anxiety and nervousness, and their stomach keeps churning as like mine. Suddenly, I received an image from a dear friend of mine who was herself awaiting for her results. It said, why worry? If you have done your best, worrying won't make it any better. I'd really like to say that all my anxiety and worry faded away just by reading this image. Yet, sometimes when you receive the right words at the right time, you somehow feel comfortable. And that's how I hope our today's speakers are feeling right now, as it's the time for evaluation section. The results are in Toastmasters. I'd like to invite the general evaluator to present his report. Over to you, general evaluator Danish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ade, Toastmaster Srirupa. So before starting the journal evaluation, I would like to call the timer to please share that all the table topic speakers are qualified for the voting or not. Just share that all the speakers are qualified or not.
Okay, all the speakers are not qualified, so I am taking their name one by one. So for the table topics, the Toastmaster era took 1 minute.
Just give the name of the speakers who are disqualified.
Okay.
Who speak more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, got it. The Toastmaster who got disqualified is the Toastmaster Dashrath, who took 2 minutes 13 seconds. I repeat, 2 minutes 13 seconds. The next Toastmaster Danish took 2 minutes 12 seconds. The Toastmaster Gaurav took 2 minutes 30 seconds. And
Okay.
the last Toastmaster Saral, took 2 minutes 18 seconds. These are the qualified.
Sorry to disturb you,
Disqualified.
Toastmaster Tanisha. These all Toastmasters are qualified because they can speak up to 2 minutes 30 seconds. There will be 30 seconds of grace on those sides. They all are
Okay,
eligible.
so
I have
sorry.
noted down. No worry.
Okay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tanisha. Okay. So with that, I will start the general evaluation. So for the evaluation, speech evaluation, I like to call today's evaluator, who is going to evaluate today's only speaker, Toastmaster Gaurav. That is me. So Toastmaster Gaurav, as you started your speech with that you are facing internet issue and you're not able to deliver your speech in a good manner, right? But you deliver your speech, a great delivery. You to talking about the things that I like in your speech. Communication to connect. We all know communication is a way we're able to connect with others, right? There are different forms of communication, like indirect, direct, formal. So you started your speech with a question, what is communication? And you ask audience opinion about that. That is a great start. And a body is incomplete without soul. A speech is incomplete without stories. And your speech have two stories about your vendor and with your grandmother, right? At first, I was worried that you are not talking about the communications. You're talking about stories, but you're not taking communication. What types of communication you got? But at the end, you magically manipulate the first story is about your direct communication, and your second story is about formal communication. And then you explain what is meant by direct communication, and the second what does mean by formal communications, right? So great content, I think great delivery. So talking about the suggestions. First, I think I know that you face internet issue and not able to give your speech from a laptop or some mobile, but I think you can give your speech in a standing ovation from your mobile so we can see your hand gestures and body movements, right? Only in your speech you only see your face, not your body language and your movement. So try to give your speech in a standing ovation. Second, vocal variety. I think today's speech I feel you are quite nervous. I think you are able to, I think you repeat some words in your speech again and again. So I think try to rehearse your speech well. I think third part is your content. I think you talk about two forms of communication, that is formal and direct, but there is another forms of communication like indirect, manipulative, or you can talk about that parts and you can explain that more, that make your content more deliberatory and more exciting, right? And you can, when you're communicating now, so try to use your facial expressions. I think today's facial expression is quite missing, and you're not enjoying your speech. When you're trying to when you're delivering, you try to enjoy your speech first, then the audience will also be able to get what you're trying to say. So with that, I think with that I would like to congratulate for your delivery in spite of conditions that you're facing, right? Internet issue or something, but still you deliver your speech quite well. And I request you that you please deliver your speech again next time, so that we can properly judge you according to your speech, right? Thanks, and back to you, general evaluator. So as general evaluation, as evaluator is done with the speech evaluation, now it's time to call our tag team. So for a tag team, I would like to call the timer to please share the timer report.
For talking about the prepared speeches, the Toastmaster Gaurav took 7 minutes and 42 seconds. I repeat, Toastmaster Gaurav took 7 minutes and 42 seconds. For such table topics, talking about the Toastmaster Era took 1 minute 50 seconds. Toastmaster Shilpi took 1 minute 59 seconds. Toastmaster Nirmala took 1 minute 4 seconds. Our guest Nahid took 1 minute 25 seconds. Toastmaster Dashrath took 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Toastmaster Danish took 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Toastmaster Gaurav took 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Toastmaster Gopal took 1 minute and 7 seconds. Toastmaster Saral took 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Toastmaster Srirupa took 1 minute and 40 seconds. Toastmaster Akash B took 1 minute and 36 seconds. And last but not the least, Toastmaster Ravinder took 1 minute and 25 seconds.
Thank you,
For
timer.
the evaluation, Toastmaster Danish took 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Okay, thank you, timer Toastmaster Nisha, for that wonderful speech. I think you're taking this role first time and you did it quite brilliantly. So kudos to you for that. So and as there is no voting for the best evaluator and best speaker, as we have only one speaker and one evaluator. So we are going to voting for the best speakers, table topic speakers only. So now it's time to call our second tag team player, our counter Toastmaster Saral, for his report.
Thank you, General Evaluator Danish. First of all, I would like to name the 3 people who have been flawless. Akash, Pallavi, and Shilpi stand flawless, along with Srirupa and Tanisha. They are all flawless. When I come to the people who have made some errors, Ravinder has made 1 error. Gaurav, 5 hours, 1 hour, 2 I stretched he sort of he's saying like it's appearing like he instead of he at that time. So Danish, 3 hours, 2 souls. I think thrice. Right once. And I twice. Saral, 2 long pauses. Nahid, when. Gopal, 5 plus hours and 1 Nirmala, 6 hours and 2 hours. Over to you, General Evaluator Danish.
Thank you, our counter Toastmaster Saral, for that wonderful report. And now it's time to call our third tag team player, today's grammarian, Toastmaster Dashrath Kohli. So over to you, Toastmaster Dashrath.
I'm sharing my screen. Please allow me to share the screen.
Permission granted, Toastmaster Dashrath.
Okay, thank you. This is my grammarian report for the day. The word of the day, as we all know, is the dauntless, the bold, intimidated, fearless. The word of the day, dauntless, is used by the speaker TM Ravindra 2 times and TM Srirupa 1 time. Quite worthy quotes or the thoughts, words, or the saying which we can implement or we can like to listen every now and then has been used by TM Srirupa. Like the word, when was the last time you did something for the first time? I heard it for the first time. And this is not the last time when I heard such word. TM Shilpi has used word, the sentence, smile is infectious, fake it and make it. TM Dennis has used sentence like trying to fail and fail to success, body incomplete without soul. Such a nice sentence. TM Dashrath, grain of salt. My advice for you all, that you use the word of the day quite frequently during your speech, because we as a Toastmaster, we are a different being altogether or a different gene altogether. So when you use this word, the grammar or the grammarian the usage of the word, quite noteworthy word. That's how we are separated from the normal human being and the neurons that wire together, fire together. Because we as a grammarian should set an example for others to follow. Because most of the time what happens, I will share a quote from the Rabindranath Tagore which says that summer has gone, remain unsung, because most of the time I keep on stringing and unstringing my instrument. We keep on thinking how to use those beautiful words, but we never use. And this is the platform where we can, as a Toastmaster, use the word and make a difference to ourselves and a difference to the world altogether. That's it from my side, from the Grammarian Report. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dashrath, for that wonderful report. Now it's time for the general evaluation. So, meeting started on time at sharp 8 p.m. So kudos to you, Sergeant at Arms, for that. So talking about the starting the meeting. So Sergeant at Arms shared the mission statement of Toastmasters Club and do's and don'ts of the meeting. So that is a great. As Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Ravindra is also playing president, he interacted with the guest, talked their views from Toastmaster Saral and Toastmaster Nazir, right? So I think, and hand over the stage to Toastmaster there, Toastmaster Srirupa. I think, what can I say about Toastmaster Srirupa? A marvelous speaker, we all know. Words, one, two wonders. And we can also explain. And by your tabletop, by your theme, we are able to know that words can do wonders. And we are completely sure with that. So talking about the table topic session, what can I say about today's table topic session? Almost everyone participated. And when I joined Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club to till now, I think this is the longest table topic session that I ever have. And kudos to you for Toastmaster Ravinder for such a great and interesting table topics. You're able to engage everyone in their table topic sessions and make the today's meeting table topic session a great highlight. That if we have a lack of speakers, but you can make a we can compensate through table topics. And table topics is a great way through which guests can also interact. They can also feel a part of the meeting. So kudos to you for that. So talking about the tag team players, all the tag team, Toastmaster Tanisha, Toastmaster Saral, and Toastmaster Dashrath have do their roles quite brilliantly. Just one suggestion for Toastmaster Saral and Toastmaster Tanisha. Can you please share your report in a PDF or Word document so that we can able to see what changes we have done? Because when we speak now, you're not able to get up all the informations. But when we see, we're able to know what we're doing wrong or what we're doing right. So can you, for the next time, please try to make Excel or share your report in Excel format?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Okay. So with that, I think a great meeting, a great start to the great end. All the roles players, all the guests participate in the meeting. So with that, I would like to hand over the stage to today's TMOD Toastmaster Srirupa for the further proceedings.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Danish. So as we head towards the end of our session today, I have one last thought that comes to my mind to wrap up it all perfectly. It's a story about a year ago. I was in Mumbai for some work and happened to drop by a hotel with my friend. We were having our snacks and had to chat up about the local Mumbaikars. As we were debating the pros and cons of living in a big city versus living in a small city. We don't know that guy. All of a sudden, a guy was passing by, happened to say this, "Jo nahi hai, wo ख्वाब hai, par jo hai, wo लाजवाब hai." Perhaps it was the environment or the food we were taking, but nevertheless, it's something that fits perfectly well for all of us. What we don't have is a wish to be fulfilled, but we should be thankful for what we already have in our lives. On that note, a big thanks to all of you for being here today and making this meeting a success. It's the time for the awards now. Is the already it's ready, Toastmaster Ravindra?
Yes, polls are ready. I will launch the poll.
Okay, I will request to launch the poll so that everyone can vote in.
Just give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Shrirupa, till the time you can interact with the Toastmaster, like Toastmaster Shilpi, Ira. Yeah, you can interact.
Let me, actually, I came from the mobile, so I have to scroll every time to see who is there and who is not there. Just a minute. Yeah. Toastmaster Shilpi, can you come on mic, please? Can you unmute yourself? Toastmaster Pallavi also there. Okay, meanwhile, the poll is already launched. So I will request all of you just to cast your vote.
Okay, everyone is voted, so I'm closing the poll now.
Okay. So, my question to everyone: how you find today's session? It was good. Something to improve for a betterment of our. Anyone can come up and say, even me as an Toastmaster of the day, where I have to improve. There is always scope to improve. No answer. How we will improve our impromptu speaking, guys, if we don't answer? Yeah, Toastmaster Shilpi, I have seen you have raised your hand. You can
Thank
unmute
you.
yourself.
Thank you, TMOD, for giving me chance. I feel that today's session was great, and I had one other session subsidiary to attend, but then my choice have gone for this TM session because this is one which is close to my heart. Definitely, due to my timings, I cannot do that. I cannot attend it regularly. But then again, this always hold a lot of weightage. So I leave everything and come as soon as I get time. This time I felt that the way you conducted was very good. Every time you was giving some stories of things. So that was some examples. Everything was there. So that was very, very nice. At one space when you mentioned, no, that anything good you have done, anything new
Yeah.
you have done, and if you have not done anything new, you have wasted that month. So at that time I thought that probably you could have given guests more chance to interact with you if you would have asked them to at least post something in the chat box, you know.
Okay.
So that time guests must have interacted a little bit more with you, and then you could have, started your interaction with them depending on the time limits, I understand. So that is just one suggestion. And also I felt that lot many of the people were reading it from the screen, and due to which their eye level was not proper, and this was not being raised during our discussions. So I thought that this has to be taken care, that when we are attempting this Toastmaster sessions, it is very important to take care of eye level, to take care of your expressions, body language. So I think if eye level can be maintained with camera, and if you're also, first of all, we are not supposed to read from the screen when we are giving any Toastmaster attempts. If you talk about offline this thing also, so avoiding from reading from a screen shall be avoided. And if at all you are reading from the screen, then I suppose that your eye level shall be maintained. So just a basics, this things what I observed, and I thought to put it up. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shilpi, for your inputs. All these things will be taken into consideration for our next session. Toastmaster Akash, I think. Yeah.
Greetings all. I'm so happy to be a part of it. Last week, due to some schedules, I missed the session. But even this week, I was outside. I rushed home to attend the session as early as possible. So I was late. I missed something. But out of every session, I'm gaining more essential things which I need to update myself. So very happy with all.
Thank you so much,
Just keep
Toastmaster.
on boosting us. That is what I would like to share here.
Okay. It's nice to have you have you in our today's session, and try to come and try to join the session whenever whenever it's possible for you, because we need more people like you in our club, like-minded people run the
Yeah.
club well.
Okay, okay. I'm always waiting. Thank you.
Toastmaster Sarul have also raised his hand.
Okay. Yeah, Toastmaster Sarul.
Yes, Srirupa, first of all praises for your presentation today. Unlike the you presented that you should have continued to wait for people to respond to your questions. I thought that it was a better option that you went ahead with the session when you didn't find a prompt response from the audience. If a response is needed, the audience should be alert and should be prompt enough to raise their hands or raise their voice. That is my way of looking at it. That is my way of putting it forward. And this I am telling from my recent experience in eloquence, which I found when I attended. And believe me, that even the international speech contest, when being conducted, dot on time, the doors were closed. They did not wait for anyone to enter. The minimum amount of guests were present inside to listen to the international speech level, which was being conducted at district level, but they just followed time and they just went ahead with the. So that's the thing about presentation now. Second thing is that offline is the say which is being very popular now in at least in District 98. They are trying to instill that into the mind of people. So hybrid kind of a meeting is very much a good thing to be introduced, where both online and offline guests can be included along with the current type, because the meeting today was very good, wonderful. Only thing I think is time to go to the hybrid mode also. To think over this. That's all from me.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sarul. Well, obviously, if you ask for the hybrid, unfortunately, I can't travel every Saturday back to Gurgaon to join. It's not possible for me. But subsequently, I do have joined one Toastmaster club here in Mauritius. It's 8-speaker Toastmaster club, where we do face-to-face on every alternative Saturday. So anyway round, I do interact with other Toastmasters here in Mauritius. So for India, I have to think once I'm back to India in near future, then I will meet all of you face to face. That's the only way for me. It will, if it's go hybrid or if it's go offline, then it will be a, how should I say, disadvantage for me. I won't be able to join because every Saturday traveling back to India, it won't be possible for me anyway around. However, let's see. You never know what future is awaiting for us. Let's see in future. And thank you for all your suggestions. Will be taken into consideration. Thank you so much. So the results are ready?
Yes,
so you
results
can,
are ready.
So you just share your screen.
Okay, I'm sharing the screen, so kindly. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see. So the best role player for today is myself, Toastmaster Srirupa Wawge. I pat on my shoulder.
Yeah, congratulations, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Srirupa.
Thank you so much. The next certificate. The certificate of appreciation for the timer, Toastmaster Tanisha. You did a mind-blowing job for the very first time, and you did it so perfectly. So welcome on board. Welcome to our club. It's a long way to go with all of us, and wish you good luck. The third. Okay, certificate of appreciation for the best table topic speaker. Absolutely, Toastmaster Shilpi. The way her smile, oh my goodness, it's infectious. It's true. The way she have talked for the 1 minute, I think 50 seconds, something like that. Really, a round of applause for her, definitely. The next certificate, please.
No, today we have only 3 certificates.
Okay, today we have only 3. So
Yeah.
thank you so much to all of you for joining our session for today. Keep coming. I would like to request all of our guests, keep coming, keep joining us, because like-minded people can run the club more better. And that's all from my end. And I would like to request if our presiding officer, Toastmaster Ravindra, would like to say something before we close the session.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Srirupa, for handling today's meeting wonderfully. So, as we have our guest, Akash and Nahit Raza. I think he is there or not? He has
No,
left.
he's not there.
So, Akash, I would love to promote you from guest to a Toastmaster. What are your views? Are you going to join us?
I'm planning to join.
Okay, that's great. You have shared your number with our BPM, Toastmaster Siba.
It's Melissa.
Okay, great. We would love to have you in our Toastmaster club. And right now, I think there is no other guest. They all are our Toastmaster. So with this, I conclude the meeting number 143. And now the session is open for networking.